everyone, it's me, Adam P, and welcome to my reaction and review of Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 2. I think we can call it official. This is now our last build-up episode to anything ever in Game of Thrones because shit will go down from now on. The entire episode, in my head, all I can hear was, I will always love you, because everything was just goodbye, 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 we're all gonna die. All I could think of was,
bitter, sweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me.
I think some people would argue, was this boring or was this meaningful? I think for super fans, for people who like super uber duper love this show and have studied and analyzed this show for years, I think this was an episode they needed to be like, love you girls, you know, we got some closure with some people. But I think if you're a casual person, you'd be like, wow, okay, so where's the fighting? But in my opinion, it was kind of clear that it was like, okay, now is our last, you know, slow episode. And so now we just have to wait 7 days for the actual episode that we've been waiting for almost 2 years. They started the episode with Jaime Lannister in front of everyone, and they were like, you are a distrusting, ungrateful, unloyal, backstabbing hoe, and why should we have you here? When it's kind of like, well, okay. I mean, I do see why Daenerys was kind of like, you a hoe, you killed my pops, but then they're all like, look, we need him. I love the relationship of Brienne and Jaime since their beginning journey. This is definitely a great episode for those two. Oh, it was so like, oh, it's so sweet because they're both wonderful fighters, both good-looking dolls and trustworthy. Oh, it's so sweet. Now, let's talk about Bran, though. Bran knows everything, past, present, future. He knows it all, darling. So that's the big question. So if you know everything, why don't you tell us how we can beat them? But there's an argument saying, like, if he reveals anything, then he might change the future. Might be a three-eye raven rule. Don't tell anybody the actual future, because then you'll change it. It's kind of like the butterfly effect for Bran. So he is a little vague, like with that scene with just Jaime, and he was like, sorry I pushed you out the castle. And Bran was like, I don't care. I needed that to happen. It all had a purpose, darling. And he was like, okay. But Bran was like, how do you know that there's like an ending? How do you know there's something after this? You know, basically hinting like, you in danger, girl. So I do see why it's kind of like, why doesn't Bran just like tell them, okay, here's the secret to beating them? But he also can't really, because then and he's connected to Night King. He may still be the Night King for all we know. My theory is maybe he works with the Night King, because remember he was like, oh, he wants me, so just like, let me do this, let me be like bait for him. And then he's gonna come over and then he's gonna be like, sick him. He might traitor everyone and he's gonna be like, this is what the three-eyed raven wants. He wants all of you to die, because he's so emotionless right now. So it's kind of, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen, but that'd be crazy if it did. Okay, I don't remember this guy's name, but he has like that, he always wears that steel thing that like goes out to here. Either like he got a gut or some titties. I forgot his name, but I feel like he's gonna be shady. Shady Boots. Because the last 2 episodes, we noticed he was chilling with Sansa, and whenever an important A-list character walked in, aka Tyrion, and in this episode Daenerys, everyone looked at him like, yeah, we're gonna talk in private, get out. So I don't know, maybe they're giving us some kind of foreshadowing where he's gonna be like, you know what, fuck y'all, okay? I will be a traitor to y'all. You know, because he is also like part of the Knight's Vale, so he does have a super close connection with these people. But again, it is also a battle for humanity. And then we have one of my personal favorite characters, Theon. He's back at Winterfell and he's like, I'm here to fight for y'all. He gonna die. Okay? After that scene, I'm like, he gonna die. He is gonna sacrifice him for a Stark or something, like maybe even for Jon. Or will he get the throne of the Seven Kingdoms? No. I don't think so. Oh, speaking of who's gonna die, that little kid with the burn face, we're gonna get a scene of her brutally being murdered. Because, you know, they put her with a burn face so we can remember who that kid was, so she can look distinguishable to us viewers. And she's like, I wanna fight with my brothers. I wanna fight during the battle. And it's like, oh, that's so sweet. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. I just know it. Speaking of little girls dying, that girl of the bear people, she gonna die. Yep, she's gonna die. She was also adamant, like, I'm not going in the crypt, okay? I'm a lady. So, a lady's gotta do lady things, which includes saving this world. So, I could see her dying too. Let's just cover on what was trending worldwide on Twitter when the episode, when basically everyone saw the episode, was Arya did the deed with Gendry. So a lot of people were like thinking, yeah, she's gonna hook up with Gendry. And that scene that they had, like their first scene together, where she's like in there and being like, I want my weapon. I was like, they're fucking, just do it now. Just do it now. And they did. Like, you could obviously tell some sexual tension was going on. And in my viewpoint, it's like, I never thought Arya was gonna, it didn't seem like sex or love even, or desire, lust was part of her package. But she did make a good point, being like, yo, we about to die. I just want pipe one time. She's using her, it's the apocalypse, so give me a pipe ticket right now. I don't see Arya dying. For some reason, it's just she's trained through so much that it would be really disappointing to see her just like die in combat, even though her entire story arc was becoming this tough, bad bitch going through a lot. So, yeah, I just don't see her dying. This was one of the more comical episodes. I think they did that just to give us our last satisfaction of having light, funny talk, because these rest of these episodes are gonna be nothing but drama. Oh my god, and Podrick, he looking like a snack. I was like, okay, hair? Alright, we like the hair. And he got pipes too. When he started singing, I was like, he is something. Okay. I can see him dying though. I can see him dying. But of course, one of my favorite parts of the entire episode, probably my favorite, if I'm being realistic, was when Jaime knighted Brienne of Tarth. Sir Brienne of Tarth. It's so sweet. It's good. It's great conclusion to their story. Great conclusion. Will they fall in love? I don't see that. I could see him being cool, but lovely knight shit. I think though one of them two's gonna die. They're gonna die. I can see Brienne dying for sure. I can definitely see it because she's so I don't know. I could see it. I could see it. And when she's like on her deathbed or whatever, someone's gonna be like, while she's dying, she's gonna be like, it was an honor serving the Starks. She's gonna still have like a happy ending. Even though I think she's gonna. But Grey Worm and Missandei, pronunciation, spelling, one or two will die. After their scene being like, let's leave. Let's go to the beach and just get away from here. I'm like, no. We have a scene which I kind of wish they saved till after the battle. But of course, we don't know if either of these people will be alive after this battle. But Jon did drop the bomb to Daenerys that, hey, my real name is Edgar Targaryen. And your brother is my daddy. And he actually loved my mama. So, yeah, I'm telling you this right before the biggest night and moment of our life is about to happen. So, have fun at the battle. I kind of wish that he saved this for after, like, near the end-ish more. But maybe it'll bring an effect on how Daenerys is going to play in this battle. But I don't want her to be like, okay, I'm not actually the ruler or whatever, so I'm gonna bounce. Like, I would be so disappointed. That's the thing, like, Daenerys has been, like, such an amazing amazing character in my opinion. But these last 2 episodes have not put her in the cutest light, especially after that scene when Sansa was like, so what are you doing with Winterfell when you get this Iron Throne? That's a cliffhanger and a question that we all are dying to know. But I don't know, it just makes me disappointed about Daenerys. It's like, she's a fierce bitch, but of course she is slipping on at Winterfell. So not the best moments for her, but I don't know, I just hope she gets something triumphant, something amazing, because they have gassed this bitch up since the beginning of this show. He dropped the truth bomb literally right when which I was like, oh my god, Jon. His communication skills, like, my god. And notice we never went to King's Landing at all. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense, because this is all about the goodbyes of everyone here at Winterfell about to battle for their life. But I did kind of want to see a little bit about what Cersei was doing. Also, notice, this episode, they said, no, baby. We are not spending money on CGI dragons this episode. We are saving our money for the next episode. I bet you they are going to drop bank these next 4 episodes. It is a little agitating, frustrating that they're kind of like, okay, now you gotta wait 7 more days for an actual crazy ass episode. Which is like, I get it, but remember, you still only have 4. You have 4 episodes left. Overall, it's still fine, you know. It raises more questions. It gives us a little bit more clues to what's gonna happen. But it was a total dick tease. Total dick tease. They gave us blue balls this episode, okay? They gave us White Walker balls, okay? Well, thank you guys so much for watching my review of episode 2. What did you guys think of the episode? Did you think were you disappointed that it was slow, or are you really happy with all these satisfying emotional endings and goodbyes and farewells and good lucks? Make sure you hit me up on my social media for everything pop culture, and I will see you guys next week for Game of Thrones: The Battle for Winterfell. All right. See ya.